Under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the Huskies. It's baseball on
now
MLB Network,
field,
and it's coming up next.
Huskies.
Peter Kaiser will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a chance to watch a 20-game winner from last season, and that's not an easy thing to do. He was really good from the beginning of the year all the way through the last month of the season. season. We'll see if he can have back-to-back years like he did last season.
Yanked hard, but foul to the right.
First pitch, 7:07.
The windup and the 0-1. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. It's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Yeah, Matty V, talk about a team on a nice little roll right now, Dero. Start this homestand bout. They won the first 3 games, and now they open up a new series here. This could be one of those really, really good series.
Yeah, and they've been executing, Dan. We were down on the field before the game watching this team take BP, staying within themselves, not trying to do too much. A lot of smiles coming out of this team.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Geraldo Castro is retired to lead off the ball game. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him as the Red Sox get the game's first run. It's 1-0.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
At the plate, Billy McDermott.
The first baseman.
As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Fuentes ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Brent Lockhart.
Now it'll be Brent Lockhart. First pitch on its way.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Count 1 and 2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Swing and a line drive. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Sammy Lozano.
Into the box now, Sammy Lozano. Pitches a cold strike, the throw, and he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Edgar Medeiros is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good, and when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
3-1. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter. And, oh, yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Digging in will be Tate Hammond. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. Now a move over to first. Runner's back. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Monk aboard here at first with nobody out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
High in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Looking up is the left fielder. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center. Second home run early in the year. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
This is exactly what you want your offense to do, to get your fans involved. Bottom of the first inning, let's get it started early with a homer.
In now, Sandy Schmidt. As he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
So now to the plate, Ernest Gomez, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
A runner at second, nobody out. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to short. Scooped up, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting 5th. The designated hitter.
So the next to bat will be Gary Barber. From the stretch, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. Puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
2 balls and a strike.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
2-2 now. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the veteran DH, Sammy Lozano. First pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. He's there and records the first out.
Batting 6, the second baseman, Phil McCormick.
Digging in next, Phil McCormick, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Yeah, this is his power side, Matty. Definitely quite a bit more pop in his bat swinging left-handed.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Here's the pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0. Rob Robert will be next. There's ball 4. At the plate now is Rob Robert. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
3-2 now. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
Batting 8.
And stepping in, Kurt Bentz. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And he got him.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
To the plate now, Thad Martinez. A dive and he knocks it down. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now.
The center fielder, number 5, Geraldo Castro.
Standing in now, Geraldo Castro. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores, and the second run will score as well.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Into the box, Kurt Grimes seared down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ready with the 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike three to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a couple of. So stepping in is Chris Fuentes. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Chris Fuentes.
Now here's the first offering.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. So a solo shot down the line in left. Second home run early in the year, as it's now a 3-all ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Stepping in now,
Batting
Luis Soto,
the second baseman,
as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swings through it for strike number 2. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Batting ninth.
Next to stand in is Reggie Hines. First pitch on the way as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
The 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Another one sent foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
At the plate, Tim Monk, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And there's ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch.
Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in.
The right fielder, number 18. Tate.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. In now, Tate Hammond. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1, using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
The batter, the first baseman.
Next up, Sandy Schmidt. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Looking to minimize the damage here, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Monk over at second. Hammond at first, 2 out in the inning. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 0-2 swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We've played 2. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Billy McDermott. Here's the pitch.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And it's fouled away. 0-2, here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Just hung in there on that one.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him as they take the lead 4-3.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Now
to the plate now, Brent Lockhart. As he'll take a look at ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Lockhart is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. No outs, nobody on. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Brent Lockhart goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Now here's the pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball. 1-0. Two balls, 1 strike.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. Soto ranging into the outfield. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers' meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
0-1 pitch on its way.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Now batting.
And now here is Rob Robert. Worked a walk his first time up. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. The Red Sox tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Ernest Gomez.
The left fielder, Ernest Gomez.
First offering on its way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And that certainly represents a career milestone. Hit number 1,000.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. 1,000 isn't a milestone that's going to get everyone talking, but as an individual, you have to feel pretty good about it. He'll definitely be wanting that ball for his trophy case.
Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. Into the box now, Gary Barber, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. First home run of the campaign for him as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Next, it'll be Charles Perkins, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Chris Fuentes.
Into the box, Chris Fuentes. And he takes ball one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
3-0 to him now. Perkins gets his lead at first, nobody out. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking it.
Hit on the ground out to short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Now batting, second baseman, Luis.
Next to
Soto.
hit, Luis Soto. And with 2 men on here, I'm rather surprised they're sticking with him at this point. I feel like we can all see the exhaustion from all the way up here.
Yeah, I think it's time to go get him, Matt. We're seeing a guy that's given all that he has, and I just don't see any sharpness left.
Well, the bullpen is active, so we'll see if they make the move soon. None out, runners at first and second. Lifted down the line in left. And foul.
Ah, man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. He's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB after you just went deep foul.
The batter, the catcher, Reggie.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Adrian Ramirez is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Pause, now the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Good battle. Count remains full.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws his good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's the first pitch. Tim Monk is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 2 down, runners at first and second. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
And it's 1-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. 2-2. Here it is. This is popped up. McDermott over to his right. And the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Striding in for Boston, Kurt Bentz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Check swing here, and they'll appeal it down to first, but Carl Dixon's right on it. He went around, so that's strike one. And he lays off for ball one.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Full count now. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Ready now is Thad Martinez. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoked, gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging a pitching staff.
At the plate now, Geraldo Casto, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Bentz on second. Martinez at first with no outs. And he misses again, 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
3-0 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3-1 the count now. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Now back.
So here is Kurt Grimes, a potential tying run for him at third base. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he misses there, 1-2. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Oh, and he struck him out. A big strikeout there with the bases loaded, and that's the first out of the inning. So next to bat will be Billy McDermott trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. Now the relay home, and he will score on the sacrifice fly as they've come back to tie things at 5.
Now batting,
Striding in is Brent Lockhart, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And now the first pitch.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Fouled away. Two and one. Here it is. Two men are on with 2 men out. Fouled off. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4.
The bat.
Now to bat, Sammy Lozano singled in his last at-bat.
Lozano.
Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening. He certainly was not sharp. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. Red Sox settle for just the 1. So now into the box is Tate Hammond. Last time up he was hit by a pitch. First delivery to him. And some action now in the Boston. Bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. The 1-0 home. Hit on the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Now batting.
And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
First offering on its way. Sandy Schmidt is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Three and 1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher's going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2. And the payoff pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
The left fielder, number 20, Ernest Gomez.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ernest Gomez. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. He's set and the pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tight break with the slider there. Catches the inside for a strike. He grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. He gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field. Now at the plate here is Gary Barber. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
0-1 count and the pitch.
Oh, that's it.
And it's fouled away. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And standing in is the switch-hitting second baseman, Phil McCormick.
Phil McCormick.
First offering. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Gone! A solo shot down the line in right. First home run of the campaign for him, and this one gives him the lead at 6-5.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
The batter, the right fielder.
At the plate, Rob Robert. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And here's one that misses as the count moves to 2-1 on the Boston right fielder. Into the windup and the pitch. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. And that's outside. He lost him ball 4.
Now batting, third baseman, Kurt Bentz.
Next, here is Kurt Bentz. First pitch of the AB now as he swings the hole. One there, on to first, a double play. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Hey, it's really hard as a pitcher when you're not able to throw the ball in the strike zone to try to get some outs. And that really was his demise in this one. 5 walks, had a difficult time finding the strike zone.
First pitch on its way. Now a little looper down the left field line. In there, a base hit.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
In now, Geraldo Castro. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Swing and a line drive. And the Sox keep pouring it on. This is extra bases as well. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
The batter, the left fielder, Hurt.
Standing in now, Kurt Grimes, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Fastball taken high, and it's 3-1 now.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
The set and the 3-1 pitch. Full count now, 3-2. Martinez, the runner at third. Casto on at second with 2 down. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, it'll be Charles Perkins, and they could use a spark from him here. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders. But now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
3-0 to him now. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start
an inning. Number 7.
One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Now at the plate, Chris Fuentes. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. First delivery to him.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the 2nd strike. Nobody out, runner on first. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. As a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Luis Soto comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1 on its way.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
And he's back in standing. Here comes the 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone.
Now
what do?
Catcher.
You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Willie Chassin takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Reggie Hines is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
So 1-2. 2 out with the man at first. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him as they move out in front 7-6. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. You guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what crazy about the game of baseball, Hero. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Weak grounder down the line at 3rd. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
The right fielder, number 18.
Well, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
2-0 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Schmidt.
Stepping in once again is Sandy Schmidt, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
1-0.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. In the dirt here. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. The set and the 2-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Ernest Gomez is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Hit on the ground to 3rd. Throw to 2nd for the force out, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, and this is now a 7-6 ball game. Leading off the inning, it'll be Billy McDermott as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
McDermott.
Now here's the first offering.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that misses. 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And the pitch on 2-1.
Well, ball 3 there, and you know the Sox would love to start an inning. Hey, a leadoff walk would be a great thing right now.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th. Now to the plate, Brent Lockhart. Now time is called. This might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Here now the 2-2. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Striding forward now is the DH, Sammy Lozano, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Tom Netzel is out from the bullpen now, as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Netzel.
He's set. Here it comes.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot. and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
So second for one, on to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
They played the matchup there and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Into the box now, Phil McCormick, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. McDermott on third with 2 out. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Now a flare out toward right center. Soto is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Red Sox leave 1. Down a run in a tight one. It's 7-6. Into the box, Gary Barber. He flew out in his last debut.
The designated hitter, Gary Barber.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Throwing to second, the tag, and he is out at second.
Now batting, third baseman, Charles Perkins.
Into the box, Charles Perkins, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Swung on and missed. 1-1. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Center fielder looking up, still ranging back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, and it's now an 8-6 ball game. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happened. This ball's jumping at you.
You know, D-Roll, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
Luis Soto is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
1-1.
And now a pitch on the way. This is on the ground over to first. He's right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. It's now 8-6. Leading off the inning, it'll be Rob Robert, and they could use a spark from him here.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W. Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
The 2-0 on the way. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Soto has a play, 1 out.
Now batting.
Up next, Kurt Bentz. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Hammond is there, 2 down. Next to dig in, Thad Martinez. 3 hits in 3 trips to the plate for him so far. And now the first pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. Can't cut into that 8-6 deficit.
Your attention,
Weaver
please.
will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 40, Harold.
And now
Weaver.
Reggie Hines will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in at last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And gone. An absolute bomb. So a solo shot down the line in left. His 2nd home run of the game as they jump ahead by 3. Wow, 9 home runs. D-Ro, Dan, when's the last time you saw a power performance like this from 2 competing teams?
Matty V, I can't ever recall 9 home runs in a game, D-Ro. This has been a case of bad pitching, good hitting, and guys getting pitches to hit and not missing them.
Yeah, Dan, we got to love on both offenses right now. I don't think if you paid the price of admission for a ticket in the last decade, you're seeing a combined 9 home runs hit.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Robert is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Tate Hammond will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Here it comes. In there.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Ball 2. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4. And now in the box, Sandy Schmidt. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, 0-1.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Hammond, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. To 2-2 now. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And that'll move the runner up to second as it takes away the double play possibility. 1 out and a runner on second base. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
The left fielder, number 20.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ernest Gomez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now here's the first offering.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Sliced hard, but foul to the left.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. 7 complete here tonight. It's now 9-6. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Geraldo Castro. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Behind 0-2 now. This one's down to third. And that's the second out. Next to hit is Billy McDermott. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They don't make. Arthur Sutherland is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 18, Arthur Sutherland.
First offering on its way. Gary Barber is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
You know, something to keep in mind. They're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter.
Stepping in next, Charles Perkins struck out in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Ripped down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And he'll reach second now with one away.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking
Now
too
batting.
right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
So now to the plate, Chris Fuentes. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Castro calls everybody off as he takes control for out number 2.
The batter, number 9.
So next to hit is Luis Soto. He bounced out last time up. And now the first pitch. Perkins stands at second with 2 gone. Strike two as the fastball is let go.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Still 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hard hit ball to second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead, they're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Here's a look over to first, and he's back easily. A runner on first with 2 away. A little bit outside. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the ground to the right side. That gets through a base hit. He's 3 for 5. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
The batter.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, Dero, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Tim Monk is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Listen, I'm biased to the hitters. This is a situation where you got to be aggressive. He's shaky right now. 2 men on, and now you got a 2-0 count. This is where you want to capitalize.
Looking to minimize the damage here. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. So kicking off the top of the 9th is Brent Lockhart, and they could use a spark from him here.
Brent Lockhart.
Popped up. Brings it in, standing inside the coach's box for out number 1. Now the Red Sox DH, Sammy Lozano. He's 1 for 4 so far.
Lozano.
Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
I think that base hit surprised him more than anything. He's gotten so used to setting guys down 9 in a row at that point that he just assumed he'd get him too.
To the plate now, Phil McCormick, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that's in there. Base hit.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. And they've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. Grand Slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
Omar Mercado answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Popped him up. Schmidt in foul ground. 2 gone. Now to the plate, here is Kurt Bentz. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Lozano at second. McCormick on at first with 2 down. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one fouled off to the right side. Last strike now for the Red Sox. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
10-6, the final score in this